something like this. So, okay.
Can you like tell us what skills we should know ahead of time on the final so we can practice those before?
I will. Remember I was saying that's huh?
We're doing a little class period of practice, right?
Yeah. The whole one before the final, and I mean I'll tell you the things in here that this is just a standard, a classic thing to do, right? It's very this one specifically, right? So all you have to do to add in the like a number based on each of the types of roads is open up the feature the attribute table, make a new field, right? We know how to do that. You're gonna have to make it a integer field so we can add them together in a minute. So that might I always make them doubles. So I'm gonna say hazard rating. All right, and then like Kayla was saying, if I double click on type, I sort them. And one way to do this, you can see you have the PPR. Yes. One way that John showed Kayla, because it's the easiest if you're used to doing this, you click on the little nub, and you can either click and drag up till you get to the top, or the way I like to do it, you click on the nub, then you scroll up, you hold shift, and click on the top nub, and then you have all of the ones that are P. And you can go to hazard rating, field calculator, and it will only calculate now for the ones that are highlighted, and then you just put a 1 in there for primary. That's what 3 is primary, sorry, 3, and then go.
So I just typed them all in editing.
It's a legitimate option.
I was like,
however,
this is a big fancy program. Much easier way to do it. All 1700. Yeah, it was awful. Yeah. I didn't think it was going to take as long as it did. Well, I couldn't.
Oh my god.
Copy and paste by those little nubs. I forgot those were over there.
Yeah.
I was about halfway through. I was like, I should just put this into Excel. And then.
Oh my gosh. Well, sorry about that, but classic thing, right? You'll never forget it, right? It's great. It's great. This is the type of pain that like really teaches well. But the other way to do that would have been, if I didn't want to use the nubs, I could have done the old select by attribute, and I could have said, what was it? Type equals, and then get all the values, P, apply, and it selects them all. And then I could have field calculated right then.
Okay.
So let's do it for PR. I'm going to do type equals PR, apply, and then I see there's 595 highlighted. If I go down, they're all of the ones that said PR. So then I can field calculator that one to say PR, I think was 1. Okay. And then all we need to do is search for S, or select all the S's. And this is even easier than doing it with the nubs, but you got to know, I mean, the select by location is a little bit of extra work if you're not like really fast at doing the nubs and things, which like John and I would probably just, if we had a boss that was really careful, he wouldn't want us to use the nubs. He would want us to use the search by attributes and then field calculate off that. And he would want us to field calculate in an editing session so we could undo it if we did it wrong. So those are the 2 extra steps that would make this even safer. So if we did start editing like you were doing, and we did all this, we could hit undo, and it would just roll back. However, if we make a mistake and we field calculate a 1 in over all of our data, we can't get that back. It's just gone. So anyway, now we have this 1, 2, 3 in a number field here, and it's asking us to create a new index based on infiltration. Oh, I didn't do it on the one that I already spatial joined. So we'll have to join in the infiltration again, which is fine. So we will, now on this layer, which has our new field in it, we will do the join. Oh, if I have something selected, it will do the wrong thing. So I just clear the selection. I click join in geology. Each line will be given the closest to it. So let's do question 4. And I'll say for index. Okay. Now you can see we have infill class and we have hazard rating. So the new field is that plus that. So let's make a new one called index hazard index. We'll make it a double. Again, it's going to be a number. And we will do, sometimes what I like to do to make things more clear is if I'm working with a couple columns that are like far away from each other in a table, you can right click and say freeze, and it will lock it over here on the left, and you can do that with multiple. So I'll do that with that one, and my new one. So now all 3 of my label things I'm using are right here, so I can look at it and be like, okay, you know, this one's going to be 2 plus 2, so we can visually check the results as well if we do it like that. So then it's pretty, we're going to do pretty easy. We're going to info class plus hazard rating. Gives us a hazard index. Then I'm guessing it wants me to label those or symbolize by those. There we go. There's our dangerous roads.